Hello teacups, what's brewing? So I'm currently in the airport. Hooray, we're going on a trip. We're off to Dubai. I actually had a very smooth walk through. There's a few kids not loving their life at the moment, but it's okay, I understand. I got through check-in and security and all of that good stuff very quickly. It was a very smooth process. The airport is actually not that busy. They haven't finished moving over. It's a new airport, and so COVID really slowed down the introduction of things into it, which means that not all the airlines have moved over yet, but it also means that there isn't as much in the way of services in the airport. They're set up for it, but things aren't in yet. I'll maybe show you. So you can see here there's like a central shopping plaza, and then up above in like the mezzanine floor there's spaces for all the restaurants and things, but a lot of them, as you can see, haven't actually moved in yet, so it's quite empty. It's one of those things that it'll grow into later. Okay, so we're having a little adventure. My gate got changed, but it got changed to one the other side of the airport, but because, as I said, the airport is brand new and it's still internally undergoing some development, there's a ton of like temporary walls around, and so you'll get a sign that will say gate A whatever, B whatever, and there'll be an arrow and there'll be a temporary wall there, so it just comes to a dead end. It's like trying to get through an Escher painting sometimes. And so we went through, and there was an announcement saying, you know, our flight's been delayed by about half an hour, which isn't a big deal, but it means there's been a gate change. And the gate change is the gate they use for the American flights. And the things with that, when you do an American flight here, for some reason, there's an extra, I think it's American Border Patrol facilities. So there's an extra like internal security gate to get into this part of the airport. So that's the gate we had to go to. I guess they're repurposing it because there's no American flights. And we just literally wandered through an empty security area, like slightly suspicious, and as I stepped in, you've still got to go through all the machines, but there's no one there, so they're like beeping red, and I'm just looking around, and as I stepped over the threshold of the security area, an announcement started, because it does Arabic and then English, and I nearly had a heart attack. I thought I'd set off an alarm. You know, just like, am I supposed to be in But I've now got like a couple of hours until my flight, and it's super empty here, and I'm just like But as we were walking through, there wasn't really anything else. Right the other side, that I did find a Bon coffee just like cart, but I didn't stop because I didn't know where my gate was, so I was dealing with that. But it's a long way away now, and I'm just like, is it worth it really? I'm gonna see if I can connect through to my Wi-Fi again, because to get on the Wi-Fi here you have to put in your phone number and they send you a verification code, but it wasn't receiving the code, so I haven't decided what I'm doing yet. But if it's going to be such a hassle to get back in, it might be worth just waiting here. A couple of hours, so I've decided to go off in search of coffee after all. I know there is one here. There's a Joffrey's stand just here, but it's still under construction, so I'm guessing at a later time that will be there for everyone up here, but right now there isn't. It's only right the other end, but I've got time, so if it's going to be a little bit of a wait, I need a cup of coffee. That awkward moment, you can hear a kid go in ham at one of the gates, and you're just so glad it's not your flight. Okay, coffee has been acquired, Wi-Fi has not. Wherever I go in this airport, my signal is dead. But I'm getting like notifications through when I've spent money on my card. I'm getting those kind of things. I got notifications from Flynas saying that, okay, you know, your thing's been delayed, but when it comes to getting the code for the thing, no, nothing. And my internet itself, the Wi-Fi, doesn't seem to be working, even though it says it has signal. So I don't understand. I don't know if maybe there's a block on it because it's the airport and they want us to use your own Wi-Fi. I don't know. But at the moment I'm not able to get the internet. This is when I'm glad I packed my Nintendo Switch with me. Never got the internet working, but can still play. I got Cephalobot on my Happy Home Paradise, which made me happy because it unlocks all the sci-fi machines, which I think look cool. If you don't play, this means nothing to you, but if you do, I was excited. Hey everyone, so sorry you didn't get more of the journey. I am currently on the metro. I just grabbed my Knoll card from the machine. So I had a small heart attack. I got to the metro station, I was like, I need to get to this place, and the name of the apartment was apparently confusing because it was also the name of a different place in the city, and he was like, you need to be on the green line. I'm like, that's definitely not true. But then I couldn't log into Airbnb because I've just got my local SIM card and I just wasn't sure like what I was doing, so I had to like hotspot from my phone to log into my Airbnb on my computer because the password was saved there because it was having trouble with the fact that I had a new phone number. It was a whole mess, but I've now got the right station, I think, so I'm going to be on the metro for the next 20 or 30 minutes. Hey everybody, so we're in Dubai. I can't remember what I filmed before this. I feel like I didn't get a lot of my trip. We're actually at the end of the first full day. I arrived last night. I ended up getting to the hotel about 9:30, and then I went to the Emirates Mall because it's only one stop down the train line to get some like toiletries and a few other things from the big Carrefour there. And I just went to bed because it was tiring. It was tiring. But I will give you a little tour of the hotel room in just a moment. I did go to the Expo today. It was as amazing as I was hoping, but I just thought, that's why I look a bit ingrained. It's the end of the day at the moment. But I just thought I wanted to keep all the clips organized. So if I film this as a little intro, I can put all the clips into sort of one folder on my computer and be done with it and then clear them off my phone. I decided to go today just to see what was going on and how it was, because I plan to go multiple days and it's so big, you guys. I don't know how people hope to do the majority of it in a day. I don't think you could. So I had a really good time. I'm hoping the clips I've got are somewhat usable. That's a little bit loud. Sorry if someone's beeping their horn. I couldn't wear sunglasses because when I did with the mask, they would fog up, and I don't have any at the moment, but when I wear my regular glasses, it does that. So I was going to buy some, and then I was like, is there a point really? But it made it a little difficult to see at times. It was getting quite busy as I was leaving, because in the evening, generally speaking, in the Middle East, I suppose, as a generalization, things get busier at night, and there's a lot of shows on and things. I didn't stay for them today, but I'll definitely plan them out for future days. So things were starting to get busy as I was leaving. So I'll try and plan for that in future days. I think if I want to go around and actually see the pavilion earlier in the day is better. And then I can always maybe take a break and go back. It's not far on the metro line. I've missed having a metro, you guys. It makes me realize how much I miss just exploring and wandering cities. You can't do this in Saudi Arabia as easily because it tends to be this thing is built and then you have to take a car ride to this other thing that is built. And there's like desolation in between. Dubai is a city that has been built and is really well connected and is built with visitors in mind. And it's kind of what Saudi wants to be in their tourist industry, this Vision 2030 thing that Saudi's been doing. It's with the idea of hosting the Expo at some point. So they are working really hard to sort of update their image and the things that are happening in the country, but they're further behind it than Dubai are. But I'm really enjoying Dubai. I may even, when I finish with my contract, the next school I go to, I may see if there's schools hiring here. It's not a definite, but I'm really enjoying the city. So anyway, I'm going to put my clips together and hopefully you enjoy them. Hopefully I've got some good usable ones. I really enjoyed the women's pavilion. I've got quite a few clips of that. But I'll try and label them where possible, or show you a shot of where I am where possible, but there's probably more to come because this was just the first visit. All right, I'll see you soon. Before I forget, I said see you soon and forgot I was going to show you this. This is the apartment, I suppose. It's a hotel room, but it's like an apartment. It has a kitchen and a living room and stuff. So we come on in here, we've got dining table, living room area. Come on in here, we have my room. And I'm making a mess here already, of course. And then we just have a bathroom in here. Hi, everybody. So here we are. So not the fanciest of rooms, but certainly a nice one. I'm happy to have it. I like having all the facilities. And as I say, the location is very, very good. It's right by the Red Line Metro, so it's not far in either direction from sort of the more traditional Dubai sites. And then the Expo is only about 20 minutes down the line. So really pleased with it and it's going well. Hello everybody, we have made it to Expo 2020. I am very excited. I've just gone through the security. You have to show proof of your vaccination, or if you're not vaccinated, you have to show a recent PCR test. Then you have to get your bag scanned and your tickets checked. I already have mine on the app, so it was really good. Very fast. I've come a little bit later because I'm just going to spend the afternoon here today. I'm not sure exactly what I want to do. There's so much, it was a little bit overwhelming. Oh, I'm very close. There's so much, it's a little bit overwhelming. So I'm going to just have a look around today. I've got a multi-pass ticket, so it means that I can come back once I've checked in the first time, which I did today. I've got 7 days of tickets from this first time. So I've got tickets for the whole time I'm here. So I don't have to like fully schedule and regiment every second. I can wander around, I can decide what I want to see. They do have an app, which means I can check out the shows and things. There was a Riverdance show tonight I might go and see, or I might do it another day because I'm not sure I want to stay quite that late. I was thinking of maybe going to the marina after this. So I'm just going to go and check out the map. I'll show you a little bit around, and I'll take a few shots of the scenery and the different districts. There are 3 districts in the Expo. I think it's opportunity, sustainability and mobility, I believe, are the 3. So I'm going to see what's going on. I'm going to go have a look at the map, and we'll get some footage and take you with me. So there are 3 main sort of leaves of the park. There's mobility is the one I'm heading to right now. Mobility seems to be more scientific innovation, robots, that kind of thing. And between each leaf you have these little streets, and they just have all the food and beverages for the park as you go around. The park is designed to be walked around and is set up for that, but there are like mobility people carriers and mobility access and things like that. So it seems really well done. I'm really enjoying it so far. Slightly turned around. I took a right when I should have taken a straight, I think. And so I actually am heading towards the sustainability pavilion. That's where I am right now. So I'm going to grab some coffee, and I'm going to see what's here, and I'll focus probably on sustainability today, and I'll come back and do mobility another day, I think. But it all looks amazing. So we have Terra, which is the building, and that's the women's pavilion as well. This is the map right here. So I thought I was heading for the blue section, but I wasn't. So I'm gonna have a little look around here. It all looks just beautiful. I'm so glad it's not too busy, because it means I can see everything, and it's not too hot either. It's still warm, it's still Dubai, but it's definitely manageable and just seems so much more pleasant.
Magnus, what does equality mean to you?
Like
Take your time. No right or wrong.
everybody can be who they want to be, and it means that other people are different to others, but they're still humans, so we always have to treat them the same.
So this room, we're talking about the solutions for the challenges we show you in the previous room. And there was so many challenges like education, like the water problem, that not many people around the world have access to clean water, participating in politics also, and harassment, violence, and poverty. And as you can see on the walls, we have solutions for every of those challenges. Here's for water, education is there, food, business, politics, and here, unstereotyped the world.
At the side, all of these buildings are dedicated to the world stages. So we've got Cuba and Madagascar right here. And I'm just heading for the main stage right now. They have these automated robots walking around with maps and other terminus things. Oh, I've gotten too close, or is he turning? So you can pick up maps and they walk around. There was one earlier that had a face and a kid sat out in it and it said, "Excuse me."
My dream work would be with my great-grandfather, Hussein Lusarasti. In my opinion, music is important for people because
Hey everyone, so I'm still in the Sustainability Plaza. I think there's so much to see. I'm just going to split it and maybe come 3 days. That's going to be the only way that I can see a little bit of everything. There's so much to do, but I'm really enjoying it. It is literally just Disneyland for adults. I'm sitting here in Tasty Goat, which is part of the African dining hall in the Oasis. And I've just ordered a goat stew for my dinner because it's getting a little bit later now and I didn't have lunch because I got distracted doing things. So I'm going to eat that and then I'm going to decide. I'm going to see what else is here because I feel like when I wander around I occasionally miss sections because I turn one way rather than the other. And I'm not very good with directions. So I'm always seeing something new but I'm never quite sure where I am. So I'm going to have another little wander around. I would like to see, they said there was a place called Garden in the Sky, which sounds lovely. So I'd like to just go and see that. And if I miss anything, I can always come back, like I said, another day and just pop in for anything I feel like I've missed. But I'm enjoying it so far.
وسلامتكم أولويتنا القصوى لحماية أنفسكم والآخرين. نرجو